Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Forza 5 for another silly car build. This is the one that everyone has wanted to see by the looks of things. It is the Caterham R500 and I'm pretty terrified of this car, if I'm honest. This is one of the many cars on Forza that is a bit difficult to drive at the best of times. This is a very, very twitchy car, can be a bit of a pain to kind of get used to. So putting an awful lot of power in it is probably not going to end particularly well. I don't know, maybe it'll be amazing. I have my doubts on this one. So as far as upgrades wise go, we have a choice of engines that we can swap into this one. Oh no, we don't. I lied. I was thinking of a different car. We have a choice. We have a 3-litre V8, so the same engine that we ran in the Lotus 11 is what we're going to run in this car today. Weight wise, yeah, it's about the same sort of weight as the Lotus 11. So yay for that one. Twin turbos, of course. We're going to have, what was the power of the Lotus? I can't remember how much power it got up to, but I'm going to hazard a guess we're going to be getting around 750, 800 horsepower out of this vehicle. Yeah, that's a scoop. That's sort of something I'd see in Robot Wars, not on a cake. Sure, yes, we're having that. And oh, even better, the rear wing is just this car. You win Silly Aero Award of Forza 5. It's mounted. Yeah, the wing is mounted to the roll cage. Although to be fair, there is very little else in the way of mounting it, and that. This is by far the most stupid looking vehicle I've ever built already. It's still blooming high PI already. This should beat the Koenigsegg Agera. Koenigsegg Agera is a 126.4 at the Road America track that we test these at. This should beat it. However, I don't know whether I will be able to control this monster. I'm hoping it will be better to drive than the standard version, even though I'm putting in a lot more power. Yeah, don't ask. It needs to be, if I'm to have any hope of controlling this car. Might as well just dump all of these upgrades on while we're here. We've added a little bit of weight to it. It's about 1,100. Still pretty damn lightweight, this car. It's still going to be twitchy as anything. Big race brakes. Yes, we need you. And roll cage. Now it kind of looks like a beach buggy. Putting the roll cage on there, it does kind of, yeah. Okay, we're going to have that. Sure, again, adding a little bit of weight. I'm just hoping that one of these upgrades will have made it not be as twitchy as anything car. Right, big turbos. Yes, we need them. Maybe this is going to be I've forgotten. I built it last week, that Lotus. I've forgotten how much power it had. Turbos, pistons. Yes, we want you. 1,200 pounds. This is not much heavier than the Lotus. You know, I actually thought this would be a little bit. Because I know the Caterham is phenomenally light. Thought it'd be a little bit heavier than this. This is probably why it's so blooming twitchy when it doesn't weigh anything. 775 horsepower in a car weighing 1,200 pounds. 0 to 60, 1.7 seconds. It's doing 104. Most supercars aren't doing 60 in 4 seconds. That's stupid fast. Top speed, I'm guessing that must be gearbox limited on that one. Can we have a look at setup manager? No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Tune car, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, because I know this engine, we had the 250 mile an hour Lotus, so I'm guessing that's gearbox. Is that gearbox limited? Really? Can we get it any faster, or is that just what it's going to do? 200. There we go. 211 miles an hour. Still under 4 seconds to 60. Okay, we're not quite going to have the speed in the Caterham, although I'm not massively surprised by that. Not quite as aerodynamically efficient, shall we say, as the what's it called? Lotus. That's the one. Not quite as aerodynamical shape. The Lotus has got to be one of the most aerodynamical cars in existence. That 11. This one, not quite as much. Acceleration though is stupid. Where do we go? Road America. We're going on the west alternate route. and we're going to try and beat the lap time set by the Agera. I set the lap with the Agera within 4 laps, so I now have 4 laps to get something out of this Caterham. I don't know, I have no idea what to expect at all from this. Well, I know what to expect, I have no idea what it will be like. I think this will be terrifying and utterly useless. But here goes. You have a bit of an odd driving position in a Caterham. It always feels like you're sort of hanging out the door whenever I drive first-person view in one of these cars. Whoa. Yeah, it's a little bit quick off the line because it can't really use that power as such. Oh, bloody hell. This is quite a terrifying car, I'll be honest. This is impossible. It's just foot down and all it wants to do is go sideways. Okay, let's try and use some of the power. How good are we through this fast corner? Not massively good. How are we on the brakes? Oh, much better. Much better brakes. They could have put the rearview mirror in a slightly better place that wasn't kind of in the middle of your view. Jesus. Ah! Gone round in a circle. We may have bumped a wall. Okay, this is definitely the hardest one. Well, yeah, I think this is a bit harder to drive than the Alpha. The Alpha was wheeling the whole time. This, I just can't go near the throttle. Like, you think you're safe, you've stopped wheels spinning. I can't see that wing mirror is in such a bad place. Who designed that? I want to get rid of it. Oh, you know, we've overshot there. Okay. Gotta be so careful on the power. Get turned in. Handling wise, it's very hard to say because I'm too just gear change, constant gear changing on here, and you've got so much to think about. I'm so terrified of this car. I can't really tell you what it's like through the corners, other than scary as anything. It's not quite as twitchy as I feared it might be. It's better than, well, in some respects, it's better than the standard model. I think that's to do with the race tyres, though. Oh, and there you go. Again, it just wanted to get a little bit sideways. Ooh. Okay. Be careful. You've got to be so careful with this car. It's ridiculous how easy... Well, it's not ridiculous, but it's so easy just to get it a little bit out of shape. So up into 4th gear now. We're flat out down here. Can we take this corner without falling over? Yes, we can. Bloody hell, that's 190 miles an hour before I get scared and have to jump on the brakes. Quicker than the Agera, quicker than anything to that corner there. And then careful does it on the throttle through here. Oh, it's wobbling. Try and catch it. We're sliding all over the place. This thing is nuts. Absolutely bonkers. And we've gone. God damn it, I was in 3rd gear as well. I was in a gear higher than I probably could have been. And still, I tried to put the power down. And it just wants to go sideways. Yeah, this is it. Fight the car. No. I just want to put power down. That's what I want to do. If only you could put the V12 engine in this, the 1,800, no, 1,180. 1,800 would be even more fun. If you could put that in this car, that would be like, this is fighting, really fighting with near enough 800 horsepower. Yeah. We have got quite a lot of understeer there. I don't know what's going on there. You just don't have time to worry about the understeer in this car almost. We are not quicker than the Agera yet, but again we had another dodgy lap with spinning. Not quite spinning, saving it from spinning. So how fast can we go? Can we crack the 200? We probably could, but I don't think we'd ever stop for the corner at the bottom if we did. Up to 180, 190. Again, I'm going to back out of that. Again, I could probably push it. I haven't got much room for error on there, especially not when I've only got this lap and one more to get a decent run in. We're a little bit out of shape there. There is quite a bit of understeer through some of these faster corners. If you can get it to the stage where it's stopped trying to kill you. Easy does it in 3rd gear through here. Can't see a thing because of the wing mirror for that corner. Again, still a little bit of understeer creeping in, and now we're off on the grass and I can't rescue it. So when you really push the car hard and you eventually get all the oversteer under control, there is a little bit of understeer in here as well. Ooh. Just watching the front wheels vibrate there. Okay, that's obviously quite bumpy through there. Ooh. Brakes are lovely. The brakes are absolutely lovely on this car. It's so nice having a car that, you know, actually gets stopped. Right, we've got one more lap to go because this one here isn't going to be a particularly good one either. And nicely does it around here, and then feed in the power, not too much. There we go. Now we can get full power as we come across the line and try and stop it. Look out for the big bump there. Doesn't throw this car around as much as I feared it might do. Okay, short shift. Probably could have stayed in second through that first section. And then we can boot it down here. God, picks up revs so fast, this engine. It's just, this car is unbelievably fast accelerating. And on the brakes again. Yeah, I do like the brakes. All cars should have this good of brakes. It's really nice going from some of the other cars I've driven to this one here. Again, we're getting big slides, fighting for control. Try and put that... It is so twitchy. It's so easy to have a problem. And then if you do get it under control, you just understeer through the next corner. Somewhere there is a turning point for this one. But I really... That wing mirror is irritating as anything right there. We've got to be careful up here. It's easy to get carried away, which is exactly what I have done. God damn it, just ran out a little bit wide. And then put some more power down. Don't spin the wheels up too much. Anyway, I can't really avoid spinning them up some amounts. Yeah, it's so easy to get carried away with this car. Because it does pick up speed so phenomenally fast. Yes, the brakes are good. But it's very easy to suddenly find yourself doing a lot higher speed through a certain section of the track than you are used to. And then we got... one large, never-ending corner that we can't really do anything about because we've got quite a bit of understeer in here. And then we put the power down and boot it across the line. There's a wheel on the grass. It's a 127 and into the wall. God damn it. Not as quick. This crazy contraption is not as quick as the Agera because it is just too hard to drive. It is so twitchy. And trying to put any of that power down, as expected really, with the Caterham, it can't quite deal with it. However, this is a ridiculously fast accelerating car, which gives me an idea. So seeing as we've failed with the rear-wheel drive to beat it, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, it's twitchy as anything. I'm going to see how fast we can get it accelerating using a four-wheel drive. I'll stick it on a 1/4 mile drag race. We'll see what sort of time. Now, I don't do drag racing very often in Forza, so I don't know what are good times down the 1/4 mile. And this will also be over very, very quickly. Another reason why I don't do drag racing. Drag racing for videos doesn't really work. I'll be honest. Well, I can't use replays because, of course, the replay lasts for 8-9 seconds, and then it'll just cut out. So yeah, I haven't really done very much of drag racing. It reckons it will hit 0 to 60 in one... That's... Yes. Yes, we're testing that. I don't know how we're going to test that, because there is no telemetry anywhere. But let's... Okay, 1/4 mile drag. If it can really do 1.2 seconds to 60, then that's impressive. That's mighty, mighty stupidly fast. Let's see if I can actually control the car well enough to do that time, and can I change gear and everything quick enough? That's another concern, if you like. Just try to make sure you keep going through the gears fast enough for this car. Okay, here we go. It's pretty quick. I don't know if it's 1.2 seconds to 60. It is damn fast. I will give it that. Does it give us... oh no, because it doesn't give us a time, because we've got to go straight from the off, which is going to be a little bit trickier to do, because I've got to have the engine at a high revs with the clutch in and stuff. So I'm holding down trigger and A at the moment, waiting for it to go. It's a shame it doesn't start the timer when you actually launch the car. Can we... Oh, I didn't press restart. Bugger. Oopsie. That was stupid of me. Okay, so we hold down the accelerator and the clutch, and then hope that the minute the thing loads, I can launch off the line, and then see if I can get a time from it. Yeah, this is a stupidly fast accelerating car for sure. I don't think it can quite do 1.2 seconds to 60. I don't think it's doing it quite that quick. I think I also have to change gear before I get to 60. So yeah, it's a bit ambitious from the benchmark. It's stupidly fast though. It is very fast. 8. That was an 8 something, I think, from there. 9.0, and bearing in mind that would have started before I actually launched. Yeah, it's quick. I think the benchmark is a little bit over keen. Over keen? Sure, whatever. With the times, the 0 to 60 times of that car. But yeah, I have no doubt that this thing is quick. Shall we have a go with it as a 4-wheel drive car now? See how it does around the lap. So rear-wheel drive, it is too twitchy. It just can't do it because it just twitches everywhere. Can we beat? I should think we can beat the Agera's time now. Now that much of the downside to this car is gone. This doesn't count. This is just a side thing. As a 4-wheel drive, it doesn't make it's not quite as a silly car anymore. Having it as 4-wheel drive, it becomes fairly safe. I say fairly. I suspect it will still try to kill me around here. But yeah, it's a lot safer than the rear-wheel drive version. If the rear-wheel drive car as well was struggling with understeer, I'd imagine this might have a similar problem. Okay, through the first corners, yeah, we do have some... Ooh, we have quite... Okay, understeer, got to remember about understeer. Well, yeah, I've got to make sure I pay full attention with driving this car. Okay, can we get any faster speed down here? I highly doubt it, because I wasn't having a problem with putting the power down before. Yeah, there's that on-power understeer that is just ridiculous on here. It is not, again, not hugely surprising that there's quite a lot of on-power understeer in this car. Oh, then there's off-power understeer, but it is much safer. I can be flat out pretty much wherever the hell I like, and I can't see that corner again. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot safer to drive. Oh, no, haven't quite got carried away up there. Through there, yeah, and again, like I'm flat out on the exit of the corners now, where I couldn't have been before. Although that does that does end up putting me curb. That does mean that I'm quite a bit faster in places I wasn't last time round, so I've got to remember that. Brakes, I like these. The brakes are absolutely excellent on here. Ooh, dear. I'm getting a bit eager now, trying to put the power down, and I'm making problems for myself here. No, that was couldn't quite do that there. No, can't quite get it there either before it gets... look at the understeer. So much understeer in the Caterham. I think it will beat... that's always a 132 first lap with quite a few errors. I think it will beat the 26.4 eventually. And remember... Gotta remember to change gears. I'm just watching the little flashy lights above still behind the steering wheel. When I change up gears, they remain flashing. That's how quickly this thing is revving. Right, get over. Don't have any problems. I'm just, yeah, I've got to be a little bit more cautious with this 4-wheel drive version because I'm going a lot quicker than I think I am, and I've got more understeer. Again, oh, that, okay, now we've got oversteer. Ooh, that's one way of taking the corner, not a very good way. Don't want to put a rear wheel on the dirt. That's not a good idea. Or grass or sand or whatever the hell it was that I touched with the car. We don't want to do that. Oh, so much understeer. And then next corner, I braked a bit better for that. You've got to be really careful. Like, I'm just jumping on the accelerator and thinking the car will actually make the turn when it won't because of understeer and because it's picking up so much speed. And around this is it, next corner, then we have to wait. I really want to just boot it, but I can't do anything, still can't do anything. Now we can start gradually feeding in the power, and then we can go for it. Not quite there. Arse. Just trying to be clever, and I didn't get away with it. We went quicker than the Koenigsegg anyway, despite minor off-track excursions. Okay. We're going to have one more lap to see how quick this actually can go as a 4-wheel drive car. It's still not easy. I mean, it's better to drive, it's more reliable, it's more consistent. It's still not an easy car to drive this. It just wants to drag itself straight on. The understeer is huge when you're on the full power. Again, I'm not surprised, it's just makes it a bit of a pain to drive sometimes. Somewhere there is a corner here. No, missed it completely. Oh well. And then, how fast do we go up this bridge bit? Quite quick. God, yeah, this is an insane car. I like it. It is utterly insane though. And no, messed that one up there. I have got it stopped though. Oh, I'm amazed how, yeah, this thing is just, it's very hard to think fast enough to deal with this car. It picks up speed, loses speed so quickly. If only it was a bit better handling with this four-wheel drive, it would be the ultimate car, I think. Okay, on to one final lap. There we go, now I can put some power down without understeering off. Oh, we're not going to stop though. Ah, we're not stopped in time. God, yeah, it is just so quick. It just catches you out when approaching a corner. We're into the 24s, and these are all from terrible laps. So, yeah, as a four-wheel drive car, this is monumentally fast, but I would struggle to recommend it as an actual proper serious car. It is so twitchy if left at rear-wheel drive. If left as, that's probably better. Yeah, as a rear-wheel drive vehicle, this is so unbelievably twitchy. It makes it very difficult to drive. Even standard, I know I'm doing silly things to it here, but standard-wise, this car is hard to drive rear-wheel with a rear-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive, it is much more manageable. Even with this much power, once you get the hang of it, which I haven't quite, it's certainly a lot more manageable. God damn it. Yeah, it's just that understeer. That understeer does ruin some of the fun with this car. Can I get a quicker... Oh. Now, if I can be quick through here, or quicker than I was last time through here, might be able to go quicker, but it's faster than the Agera. Unsurprisingly, really. Come on, go. We haven't done it, and I'm never going to stop for turn 1. Okay. Well, I've driven the silly Caterham. Yeah, this thing is unbelievably fast. Incredible acceleration on this car, especially with the four-wheel drive. Can we? Nope, you can't seem to. Some cars you can get them to sort of donut on the spot. This one here, I don't think so. Can we do it? Can we get it going, or is it just going to have too much power and keep wanting to wander? No, it wants to wander. Yeah, crazy car, the Caterham. I recommend you give it a go. Try and deal with all of this power. Yeah, an interesting vehicle. It's certainly a fight around a track. However, that is it for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.